One of my greatest moments.
Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. And the Gamecocks will put it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Back to throw, it's Green. He's going for it all. Snags it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Hand off from the shotgun. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Runs through the tackle. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky. That one.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. About a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Give to the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Trying play action. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Arkansas. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception, getting to the ball, David, and creating that fumble.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick, but how about flying to the football like you said, making the tackle, getting the football out, recovering it, and, you know, getting a first down. That's how you do it.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around quickly. He's running the curl route against zone coverage, but he knows his quarterback is going to be firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Throwing right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. That's got it. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing. We're building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, because who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for again, it's Green.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Looking to pass. It's Green. Skips away from pressure. Into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and we saw that there on the incompletion.
And the D deny them on second and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just so smooth along the sideline to drag that toe and get the completion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Arkansas 35, South Carolina 14.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at the...
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Really Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking, is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone. And that time, he just dropped it.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Gamecock. Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
South Carolina, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Quarterback extends the play. Fires downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
They go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Looking for a man. It's Green. Makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
On the move, it's Green. Hard running there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of their way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
power football with the run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
We reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Arkansas.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Buys a little extra time. On the run, fires downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job. And you did it.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And in this situation late, when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Back open in the middle.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quick strike complete. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Got a man in the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To throw, it's Green. Release to the back. With the catch, it's Green. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Razorbacks inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock.
Arkansas.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. On the ground, it's Russell. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Off the play fake. Looking to buy time. Wide open downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Anytime there's a top 10 clash, the focus of the entire nation zooms in on a game like that. When it's a conference showdown, the stakes are even higher. What a treat to be here in what is called the prettiest little stadium in America, home to the Georgia Southern Eagles in Statesboro. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Southern Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle.
He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Guys, let's look at the big picture for Georgia Southern. We have a new number 1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this number 1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the number 1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that number 1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue to have that edge and that hunger. Let's see if they can do it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bradley. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bradley. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And he is finding wide open defense. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full account.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, Eagles. Oh, that... Coming out on first down with the play fake. He wants to go deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going right to work up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got to lose.
And here's the 5th interception by this. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your... Hauls it in the first down and more. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing?
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the catch. It's Shaw. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. The holder will put it down at midfield. A 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Bruins will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Ramsey. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executed. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
On the run, still looking. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Slithers into space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They're testing the right side here. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Pocket breaking down. Looking for room at the 30. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without... And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. At the 40. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team, because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
The Eagles want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting him tackled.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Georgia Southern, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that.
Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Bruins have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Punt is in the air on fourth down. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarter?
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bruins. The defense putting points on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Makes the grab. It's Shaw. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. They want to run it left here. Turning it on! He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
defense trying to slow this dude down. He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Bradley. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart.
Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that fourth down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Wants to throw again. Bought a little time, lets it go. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Eagle! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. He gets in the end zone for 6.
Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
This one's complete. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cobb. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. The give as they work on that clock. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Catch in the middle. It's Hatchett. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Inside the 15. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance. And the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss. And, Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong?
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Catch in the middle, it's Ashley. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. With the first down, they'll put it and play it from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. All right, guys, let's think about Ball State for a minute. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it. Makes the grab past the marker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Just keeps slinging it. The short hands, it's Weatherly. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. Makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Weatherly. Got room at the 35. It's a running room. Almost took it all the way with a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cardinals. Looking to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. This time he's got his man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Cardinals, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going for the goal line, and he cruises his way to the house. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Quarterback making checks. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Weatherly. At the 45 on its way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Kelly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. There he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals! They're going to open this drive with a pass, using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. He's got him. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Finds his tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks, and it's 1st down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Kelly. caught near the sticks. It's Webster. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking downfield very late in the half. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Kelly. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night. Taking it the other way. They finally get him down, but Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive in this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful. I
agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Unloads to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws.
Touchdown, Cardinals. He got a step and just looking to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a
I ain't playing 2
lead
weeks.
here in the third quarter of this game.
Forgot how to
You're
play,
probably
bro.
expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Working the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Cardinals line it up with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Ball State. And the offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you could just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Touchdown! Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field is Kelly. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big game. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football.
Touchdown, Ball State. And they... They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Pulls it in. It's Weatherly. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Ashley. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He was thinking big. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Finds his man. It's Durham. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. It's Kelly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Durham.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense did. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texans. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep going.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Owls backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Reinbold. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these 3rd and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those 3rd and longs.
Boy, did he show it all on that. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
14 on Atlantic, 0.
This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Reinbold. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the grab and then did the rest. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Reinbold. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Reinbold. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do it! Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Montgomery.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught near the sticks. It's Reinbold. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Not a chance. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. He might want another play. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Montgomery. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
To the air on first down. Fires to the right. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And you can tell the QB found a matchup he liked, and that was a tight end running that 7 route or that corner route, trying to make a play, trying to get him the football, but really, really nice coverage on the back end, not letting that big fella get his body on him and post him up, doing a good job getting his hand on the football, swatting it to the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Wants to throw again. Got his man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to fire. It's complete. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. And that is incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. He just can't hook up for the completion.
They'll throw on third and short. And here's the third interception of the night. Brought down at the 17. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid game on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. Looking to the big tight end. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. He makes a grab. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. They'll run for it. He's fighting for the touchdown. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Got his man in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now all of a sudden...
And he'll take it in and house it. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning more.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Right on target this time. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Rushes on him. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown Owls. The Owls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Catch in the middle. It's Montgomery. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Now on first down from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Owls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Reinbold. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reinbold. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Owls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call. And the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida Atlantic.
On the set. Get set.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Reinbold. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Grab near the marker. It's Reinbold. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down.
On the double.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reinbold. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Owls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the right. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He got it. And with that, the Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get there.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They go to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Back open in the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The give to the back. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown! Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Montgomery. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Reinbold. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Owls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the... Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra... Offense in a bunch formation. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll leave it with him. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? They go to the wide receiver screen. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Firing to the right, complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! They'll try the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
They believe they can run right here. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Trying the left side. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Running back searching for a hole. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the give off the left side.
Running back the ball carrier. Loses 3. 3rd down coming up.
All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. This 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's caught. It's Reinbold. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well,
This guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
He's got the back in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! And the route is on. And the Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The give to the tailback. Finds a little space. There he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to the run. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they've definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
Thanks. 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hurricane offense makes its way onto the field to start this game. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before... Quarterback making checks. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They make the stop, but man, this senior took one right in the mustache as he fired the completion. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Hughes. Still running at the 40. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he... Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that. So try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw him into double coverage.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You know, if you're going to complete these stagger throws, you've got to have great anticipation as a quarterback. You almost got to throw it before the receiver comes out of the break. You need better timing on that play.
Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw again. Fires toward the end zone. And the ball is knocked away incomplete, but he ran through the receiver to get there. The flag is down. Let's check the call. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Rushes on him. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's third down. Looking for the goal line. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Wants to go up top on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They're dealing with a second and long. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the